Jake was on a business trip in the Midwest, a routine he followed every month. After a few days away, he started to feel homesick, missing his wife, Maya. This time, instead of staying another night in the hotel, he decided to surprise her by coming home early. He arrived at 2 a.m., quietly leaving his bags in the kitchen. As he walked down the hallway, he saw Maya sound asleep in their bed. Not wanting to disturb her, he chose to crash in the spare room. Exhaustion hit him, and he fell asleep within seconds. The next morning, he awoke to the smell of coffee and pancakes wafting through the air. After a quick shower, he joined Mia in the kitchen. "Hey, sweetheart," she exclaimed, a mix of surprise and joy lighting up her face. "Just got in a couple hours ago. I was starving," he replied, settling down at the table. As they enjoyed breakfast together, Maya's expression shifted. "Why did you sleep in the guest room?" she asked, her voice tinged with concern. Jake hesitated, feeling a knot tighten in his stomach. "I didn't want to wake you. I needed some sleep," he said, trying to keep his tone casual. But Maya's silence spoke volumes. They exchanged awkward glances, and Jake's mind raced back to the last time he'd been home. He had noticed a man's jacket draped over the back of a chair and a lingering scent of cologne in the air. I have some work to take care of today," he said, abruptly changing the subject. "The lawn needs mowing, and I've got some paperwork to finish." Mia nodded, relief washing over her face as she returned to cooking. After breakfast, Jake spent the next couple of hours tending to the yard, pushing the mower over the grass and pulling weeds. He found solace in the physical labor, but the weight of unspoken words hung heavily in the air. Later that evening, after a quiet dinner, Maya brought up the elephant in the room. "Jake, we really need to talk about what happened. It's bothering me that you're avoiding it." "We'll talk soon, I promise," he replied, feeling the pressure building inside him. He couldn't bring himself to confront the reality of their situation. As the night wore on, Maya mentioned that she had ordered a new bed, set to arrive in a couple of days. Jake simply smiled, retreating to the guest room once again, feeling the distance between them grow. The following morning, as he was finishing breakfast, the doorbell rang. Maya answered it, and Jake watched from the kitchen as a process server handed her an envelope. He felt his heart drop when he saw her face drain of color. "Divorce papers," she gasped, looking at him in disbelief. "Now we can talk?" Jake said quietly, finally facing the truth that had loomed over them for far too long.